Ladies and gentlemen, Two Dudes Talk Music in conjunction with E. Brown Industries and Big Jerry Burger brings to you everybody's new favourite game show, Get in the Bin. Now, let's go to our host, Reverend Raph and the beer buddy, Kyle. Welcome back to the Two Dudes Talk Music YouTube channel. I am the Reverend Raph, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy, and Raph and Ben from Broken Earth. Now they are been with us all week, talking all sorts of cool shit. We've been getting real deep and meaningful on a lot of shit, exploring, like trauma shit and like the quick question quarter, learning how their musical minds work. But today,
very cool.
Today is the real fun. Today's the real fun bit. So basically, this is Get in the Bin. So the whole idea of this is if you guys had phenomenal cosmic power and could snap your fingers and eliminate 3 things from the music business, what would they be and why? Whoever wants to go first can go first. You guys can do all of your 3 and then the other person, or you can go 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, however you want to do it. But whoever wants to go first, if you could please give us the first thing about the music business that you would put in the bin and why?
Yeah, cool. Straight up, elitism, like fake, how do you say, the corporatism of the music industry. That like slimy veneer of like nice fake people. That's where I'm coming from. That elitism of like, you know that person that like wants to talk to you, but not really. They're only just kind of sussing if you're going to be an asset to them in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first people to go. They're going straight in the bin, and they're not going in like, face first. They're going in feet first. So they feel it all the way up. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like they
dropping
suck.
Them from high.
Yeah, they suck. They are literal leeches. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with them or if you have
a little bit.
Yeah, if you've ever been suckered by them either too. We have a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we talked about it not here at length, man. You know, there's always that and like you said, the cheeky, it's like the dirty alley cat waiting in the back door, the man waiting for you to sell your soul or do something stupid, and it's just you always got to be aware.
Yeah, they come around acting like they're your mate, but then all they're really interested in is what they can get out of you, what they can do to, get something from you or make money off your work without actually doing anything for you.
Don't get me wrong. That's literally business. That's literally industry. People.
Yeah, we're not talking about like actual like managers or bookers who like who actually do the job they're supposed to be doing, right? We're talking about
100%.
We're talking about the slime balls who want to just take advantage of you and get something for themselves without actually doing anything for you.
100%. We had that early on, where we had a quote-unquote guy who was going to manage us, but all he did was manage to bully one of our members out of our band. It was a shit situation. Yeah.
That's shocking.
That
bloke's no longer part of the fucking industry anymore.
Oh, yeah, because he got...
Which actually, that brings me to my point.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and it's something that I've only noticed that's been popping up in the last few years, but like, because I've been in the scene for a while now myself, and but recently, two-facedness has just become something that's very apparent, and it's just there's a lot of people that are, I don't know. There's a lot of dishonesty about how people really think about. There's not a lot of people that are really honest about the way they truly present their beliefs towards how they see other people in the industry as well. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Basically, fake fucks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fake fucks out there.
Yeah, it's but that's the thing. I mean, you even hear about it. I guess a lot of rappers talk about it. It's people you really don't want to associate with, but unfortunately, you're all there for the same thing, and you just got to just smile and keep peace. And even though I wouldn't piss on you if your fucking teeth were on fire, I've still got to stand in this room with you and try and be humble.
Exactly. So
we've been there 100 times.
Yeah.
Grin and bear this fucking conversation that we have to go through with this one person that I know is a shitty person.
Yeah.
And that's it. Sometimes you get to a point, I think, with people where you sometimes you might have to work with certain people, but you just got to be able to learn to keep them at arm's length when it comes to anything too serious. Like you can't always control who you get booked on a gig with. Sometimes you're going to have to play with bands that maybe you don't always get along with. People you don't always get along with, but that's just part of the game. But if you just got to, I guess, manage it, and that's half the job is like managing people.
But it's nothing worse than when the
Fortunately-
bands have their little birdies out there trying to just talk shit and
That's more what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
I
the
know.
exact type.
yeah.
yeah.
That
They're
like
always there
Fucking
just talking
wall.
shit.
yeah, it's the fucking internet warriors. It's the kids who weren't cool in school and so need to create a cool kids club now with their little cliques. They're just like still aren't cool, but because they decided that there's some make believe rules that everybody has to follow. All of a sudden, if you don't follow those rules in a particular style, you're uncool. And it's like, well, newsflash, dude, you're 25 and you still work at JB Hi-Fi. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, you're not that serious.
Yeah.
Let's all just take a chill pill here.
All right, that's very, very,
Tell
very
them how you
fair.
really feel, bruv.
Very, very fair. All right, what's the number two?
TikTok musicians.
Oh yes.
That is a good one.
I'm not talking
have
like
no-
okay.
I-
I like just for clarification, all of us in this band are kind of like doing the social media like playthroughs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like we do that shit.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to. Like that's the aim of the game. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the
Well,
TikTok
I'm
musicians.
pretty sure that's how I came across you guys. Actually,
Yeah,
was on
exactly
TikTok,
right.
so-
Like
Yeah,
you know,
right.
and that's chill. What I mean by TikTok musicians is like dudes that like are clearly 30 or 35, thirst trapping like teenagers with like like this. If you listen to Pierce the Veil, and it's just them like doing like
Yeah, no, I get you.
but like
The bedroom fucking musicians that are doing nothing but play in their fucking room to their phones and not. Yeah, I get you.
Don't engage with actual real people.
yeah, aren't like actually like engaged with real life in any way, but also like you can clearly see they have like auto-tuned the shit out of everything. They're synced to everything. Like basically they're fake. Like that. Like yeah, that to me can also get in the bin because
Hell
you're
yeah.
basically just Milli Vanilli.
Oh, that shot's fired for sure.
Fuck yeah, we're really going for that one.
Yeah.
I literally have nothing that could top that at all. Shit.
Well, it's not about topping it, It's about
it's not about
you
topping
got
it. Just give us your-
they
give
can
us
be
your-
they can be
give us
big
your
or small
perspective.
things. They can be things that you think you can be altruistic for the betterment of the industry, or you can be selfish for your own keeping your own temper down.
Maybe chill the flames that I've just
Yeah,
lit.
okay. Why is every green room in Sydney so shit? Yeah, that's gonna be my thing.
Yeah.
Why does nobody like? There's a handful of good venues that is just like really good green rooms that we can actually like store our gear and have space to warm up and practice our instruments before we get on stage. But man, there's a lot of places that it's just like, and it's to no fault of the promoters or the venues themselves and the way they're built. You didn't fucking build them, so you can't really do anything about it. But man, it sucks having to warm up in a fucking dingy little alley on the side of a fucking street. Just
Yeah.
ugh.
There was a venue up Sunshine Coast Way. They've unfortunately closed, but they were venue was called 11 Dive Bar, and it was in an old bank building.
Every Queensland venue that we've ever played has
Is it dive
always
bar?
had- no, well, yes, but has a really, really like they have enough space to be able to
Yeah.
pack in everyone's gear
Well,
and
the-
actually have space for us to warm up.
The green room at 11 Dive Bar was the old bank vault.
Get
which
the
was
fuck out
which
of
was
that.
really
Oh,
cool. Like
so
the
sick.
door,
That's
you
fucking
go through the door. The door frame has still had like the metal like framing on it from when it had the full vault door mounted on. Like
Yeah, you
that's
see, I'm also a builder, so like this shit isn't sick to me. Like,
yeah. It was a
fucking door, dude.
great venue,
So-
great venue. Really sad that it had to close, unfortunately. But yeah,
know.
there's a lot of I've noticed a lot of venues up here have like some sort of decent setup for a green room space. There's another one actually.
What was where?
God,
Where
what
did we
is it?
play in Brizzy last time? Tomcat.
Tomcat. That's probably
Tomcat's
the,
green room fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tomcat's got a
Hey,
good setup
and you
now.
know what?
Tomcat fucks. Shout out Tomcat. I fucking
Yeah.
love Tomcat.
Great spot.
It's the worst green room that we've had so far, and that is saying something because it's a fucking good green room.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not the green room with the dog shit in it.
No, that was in Melbourne, dude.
But there's one there's a venue that is called, I think the venue is called the Back Room, but it's at like a larger sort of like pub. And they actually have a section of the room that they use for their gigs has a section with some sliding walls in it. So you can kind of like section off, and they section off this whole massive fucking area. So like it's a green room, but it's fucking enormous. Like there's so much fucking room for activities. And literally
That's
you could
the
have
fucking
like
dream,
5
dude.
bands playing on the bill, and each band could set up every fucking amp and drum kit and fucking guitar that they've got, and there would still be space. Like it's a giant fucking green room space there. So I love that one too. That's a really good one up here.
Yeah, you see, our
I went into one in
setups-
Sydney recently. So
Hey?
I'm going to use the term green room very loosely. It was in an old toilet that had been decommissioned.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Sydney
There
fucking
was an,
sucks
there was,
with
an,
their
there
green
was
room.
an
sucks.
bro. There was an international band on too.
Oh,
Of course there
rough.
was.
that's rough. All right, and what's your third one? What's your third one, gentlemen?
Booking agents that don't pay bands.
Yeah.
No context needed for that one.
Yeah.
No,
Booking agents that don't pay bands.
Yeah.
That
That
We've
still
all-
owe us.
We've all been there. It sucks. It sucks. Like
No, there's a few people out there that owe like more than just one band, like an entire, I don't know. Let's say just for the sake of argument, an entire state's worth of bands. Yeah, they can get in the bin.
Oh,
yeah.
oh. So we have something to discuss after this.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to name names now, but once we're off
We're
air,
good.
definitely.
We're
Yeah,
good.
no, 100%. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
God.
Come on, one more
drawing
and then you get to relax.
Smash the rest of them beers.
Yeah, okay. So, also not going to name names, but yeah, bands that show up very, very late to sound check, that are the openers on said tour, and just show a unreasonable amount of disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Don't
the sound guy
respect
had
people's spaces. Don't respect people's needs. And
did the sound guy
then-
have their way with him? With
Hey?
them? Did the
Oh,
sound guy have their way with
No,
them?
the sound guy was actually the in-house guy, and he was just stoked that there was a show happening.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
okay.
He was just keen to get on with the show, but there's other people in this bill that was just like, you're making this so much harder for everyone else just to get their job done, and also you have shown up 10 minutes before doors.
10 minutes before the show was starting.
No, sorry.
yeah.
If you show up 10 minutes before doors, you don't get a sound check. Sorry.
Yeah.
You don't get a fucking set.
No, yeah.
Sorry, you're not getting a look. 10 minutes before doors, if you can be loaded on stage and we'll give you a line check, fine. But if you show up 10 minutes before doors, you don't get a sound check. Sorry, simple
Do it
as
on the
that.
fly.
And look, if there was communication about like why you're late, sure, things can happen. Like we can be reasonable people, but man,
Yeah,
tell us what the fuck is
yeah.
going
Talk
on.
to people and then don't be a dickhead when you show up. But
Exactly, and they
Correct.
did both and neither of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Everything
actually.
and
they just
nothing
showed
all
up.
at
Yeah,
once.
they just shut up.
And then just disrespected everyone.
nah,
Yeah,
nah,
that was
that's
rough.
some That's some dog shit. Sorry. That's
Well, speaking about dog shit,
all right.
bonus round.
Yeah. No, what happened? What was this dog shit in Melbourne? Real quick.
Give us the Cliff Notes version.
Okay. So there was another band that night that also rocked up quite late, which we're not gonna, name names. And
Every other person in this band is an absolute gem and deserves the world.
Fucking
It's just
saint.
this one member.
rocked up with his Labrador, which is cool. Was it
Great.
Sorry, greyhound. It was a fucking greyhound. And then left the greyhound unattended. By the way, this band's like an hour and a half late to load in. They're all apologizing except this one guy who just won't acknowledge anyone in the room. And then, immediately brings dog in, leaves dog. The doors are about to open. Dog shits on the venue floor.
Oh no!
It's a carpet.
Oh no!
Fucking hell.
Mate, you got to pick
dog
it up
is-
quickly, and then that's get stomped in for the rest of the night, mate.
Look, that dog was clearly stressed. It should not have been.
no,
No, you
no,
don't take a
the
dog
dog-
somewhere
dog
where there's
was a
going to be
good girl.
shitloads of loud noise. You don't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so like we loved the dog. The dog was fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Its owner, just was the biggest space cadet on planet Earth. The following conversation went, "I was never here."
So we're still not going to name names.
So we're not going to name names.
Absolutely no. Do not name names. We're not looking to call anybody out like
That's
that. here.
amazing.
No. This can all be an anonymous, fun story. However, what the fuck, dude?
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
Oh, that was a great one.
All right,
That was
boys.
so
Well,
good.
thank you so much for spending your time with us this week. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
As we said, we're going to have links to all of Broken Earth's places down in the description. So go and follow them on everything. Keep up with what they're doing. There's going to be a shitload of stuff coming out from these guys in 2025. I feel like it's going to be a good couple of years for these boys. So we're going to make sure we get along to some shows as well. I think that's got to be, that absolutely has to be
It's gonna be
something.
so much fun.
But thank you so much to Raphael and Ben from Broken Earth for joining us today. I have been
Thank
the Reverend
you.
Raph. He has been the Beer Buddy Cole. You guys have been amazing for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, downvote the shit out of it. That's what the button's there for.
Just
Thank you
downvote
very
it.
much.
Just down.
Yeah,
And we'll,
don't
and we'll catch you guys
We're gonna
next
hate
time.
bait you into relevance forever.
Stay cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.